Hey everyone, it's Isaac from Hunger Smash Fitness. Just coming to you today. I'm gonna do a review of some Fat Gripz. So essentially how it starts. So a regular bar is just over an inch in diameter. You can get some of the fatter bars that are getting closer to 2 inches, but they're still under. And if you've been lifting for a while, you know that it's a good idea to mix up the stimulus every now and then. You don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, because eventually you're going to start developing overuse injuries, and you're just going to have a much harder time progressing. Especially if you've had any sort of tendonitis or anything like that, it's a really good idea to mix up your workouts more. And one way that a lot of the strongmen historically have kind of dealt with this a bit is by changing the grip thickness. And so it helps increase the grip strength, and then it also helps, it changes the muscle activation, the fiber lengths when they're firing, and so it changes the tension basically. And so a lot of people have been using axle bars as a way of doing this. They're just fat bars, and so it makes it harder to grab. But Fat Gripz now makes these Fat Gripz that they just slide right over a normal bar. So they have a slot in it right here, and so you can just hook it over a normal bar and then hang on to it. And you can see it's a lot fatter than a regular bar. And so that's how they've come about to try and accomplish that, to change that variation in grip diameter. These in my use of them, I've noticed that they significantly increase the amount of tension that I carry through my biceps and my shoulder in a good way. And I feel like it really fatigues the bicep a lot more. So if you're doing bicep curls, when you're using a fat grip, you can feel a lot more tension on your bicep the whole way through the movement. So I just thought that was pretty cool. Essentially, my understanding of the Fat Gripz, and I asked Dave Tate and Donnie Thompson and a couple other guys about it, and basically, by changing the grip diameter, you're changing the effect on the entire kinetic chain all the way up the arm. And so you're changing overall activation throughout the arm as well. And so it can be extremely beneficial to use something like this to help. Well, it'll help rehab your shoulder, help strengthen your shoulder, your elbows, and also it makes it's really nice because they work everywhere. Wooster, stop. You can put these on pull-up bars. You can do deadlifts with them. You can do bicep curls, like I said. Whatever you want. They slip right on and off the bar, whatever you're trying to do with them. They're extremely versatile, and they're really, really solid. I was impressed with how much traction they have, how much, because they kind of have this false knurling a little bit, but it actually works really nice. It's a really, really good grip. So yeah, I was impressed with how solid they are, and I've been using them for several weeks now, and I haven't had any problems with them at all. And so if you're considering them, I would say definitely look into getting a pair of these. Fat Gripz is now, they have I think 3 different styles now that you can pick, and so I think if you've had any sort of elbow or shoulder problems, it may be worth your time to look into getting a set of these and trying to incorporate these into your workouts. And then also, even if you notice that you have poor grip strength, try doing something like this, and that should help quite a bit. So anyways, that's about it for today. And this is Isaac from Hunger Smash Fitness. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And just remember to always improve that 1%.